Definitely more laggy today due to the Roblox being in the background, but sure it'll be fine. I've got it open so I can keep track if I can win as well. Open on my phone, that is. Right. Just enough resin. Yeah, no, this is definitely a bit laggy. No, it's the Sumeru talent domain that we'll be grinding out. Probably level up Layla's ones first, because the materials I have, as opposed to not having Nahida's materials. Yeah, I guess why is it telling me to name the team? Okay. I need to use a fragile resin due to the event. And off we go. To do this domain 7 times.
Nice and spicy. Adventures.
Server one, unfortunate. Where?
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword. There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
The lag is real. Yeah, no, I expected this outcome. Okay, 5-5, that's pretty good.
Off we go. Off we go. Everybody stand. Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate. Illusion shattered. Nice and spicy. Your
Whoa,
toast.
okay. Okay. Yep. Just take this out before it flies into you, which we apparently didn't take out before. Nice. One, 3, 5. Not bad, not bad. Actually, getting the gold ones are really good because that's all we need at the moment. We might actually get one more. Which means we probably should be.
Rain
doing
outlines your fate. Huh? Torn to oblivion.
the 20 resin ones first, just so that we know we've got enough more for it.
Let's light it up.
Okay. Now that I've remembered that, I'll go for them. Because they cost like 200. Oh, maybe that's getting from 8 to 9. We've got like 400k or more.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
There's Layla. Oh no, yeah, it does cost 260k. So we're only going to be able to level up 2 talents with the amount of more I've got at the moment. Because I'm assuming we'll get enough to tick over to the second one.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Eat this! Booba, get them! Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate. Huh? There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
Okay. So that's gone. One more attempt and then we'll go see what we can do. Because I think we will be able to, because you're 17, 19, so if you add 6 to this one, that gives you 23. Which is almost 24, which is almost an extra 8, which is already enough to get 2 talents. Because we've already got 4 gold.
Everybody stand back! Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. No, my illusion shattered. You're toast!
Ah!
To oblivion.
That was a waste of a burst. Oh well. It's probably the last time we're using it today, to be honest. Okay. Pretty far behind in the Marvel race at the moment. Okay. So we'll go back to Layla. Craft up 8 gold guides to ingenuity. And we'll see how much it costs and how much more we're going to need to get. If we can even craft another one, to be honest. Ingenuity. Don't need the bronze ones. Yeah. So if we craft 6? No. Yeah, 8. We cannot at this point get enough for another talent though. So is it even worth going for more? Probably, because I'm going to need to use it over the next 2 days. That's 1. And that's 2. So we can either we've got 7k more. I'll use them both on ley lines, but we can test out the Sumeru ley lines. I mean the Fontaine ley lines, which I haven't done before. Oh, it's all the way up here. Maybe we won't. We'll just stick to Mondstadt. It's fairly simple in Mondstadt. Except we've got like 2 Pyro characters on the team against Pyro Wildflowers, but whatever. Oh no. We're going the wrong way anyway. Oh, there's a butterfly. And a couple hilichurls. Chillin'. Oh, I've got Nahida though, so I guess this team should work. It's got Dendro reactions, so it's kind of broken. I don't even know if Cryo puts it out. Like burning. Where are the opponents? The lag. You can run away from them. Oh, I walked into that. And now the pyro things spawn. Switch out of Layla. Dang it, before she gets burnt.
Not now. Committed to memory. Grow. My guiding stars.
Okay. Just get rid of them. Okay, it should just be this one left.
Mine's a command. Hey, make yourselves at home.
And drop the Bennett.
Everyone hold hands. Adventure time.
Getting spammed.
Stars.
This is hard. Catalyst characters. Jeez. Okay. That wasn't how I was expecting that to go. Okay, that's 1.2k. Oh, 100k. And there's one more over here, which hopefully goes a bit faster than that, because that was a little crazy. Okay. Make them all start burning. Set this up. Get the cryo going.
Not now.
And then just hitting things with deal. Yeah, no, that works. Okay, cool. And then 2 more Whopper Flowers will spawn, which will be annoying to deal with.
I see everything.
That should be fine.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Cold, mine's a command. My guiding stars. Burn.
Oh, they dodge out of that, bro. Ah!
Hey!
Jeez. Yeah, I don't like this
Don't be
lag.
scared. My
Luckily,
head
we
is
shouldn't
fine.
have to do the Roblox thing
Commit it to
for
memory.
after today, hopefully.
The Temple of Wisdom.
It's just a test though, so it's not too bad if it doesn't work properly. We beat it. They're spamming things, I'm spamming things. No one knows where the targets are. Okay. We don't need to use that resin today, but it should be good for tomorrow. Okay, let's... no, we'll get the commissions out of the way first. Let's go! I'm Mario. Not Mario. Talk to Lovey, fish stuff out of the lake. Lovey, did you find something good? Nope, there's nothing here at all. What are you doing? We're looking for treasure. Treasure? Don't listen to Veru. Looks like we're not finding any. Sure, let's look further up. I'll go with you. Let's go further. Okay, cool. Well, I know it's this one, so that's done. Maybe I should change it up sometimes. Let me see. Let's use the skier. What am I looking for? Trying to make my own clockwork puppet. I've read lots about it in books, but I can't study these things in the sea. Aye, man, let's begin researching. Alright, we'll steal the lizard. Okay, next one. Oh yeah, we do go to the map. Cool. Into the water. We are under the water. Who's got the most health? Bennett? No, Bennett just. We just shoot things with the manta ray, the stingray, the flatfish with a tail. Oh yes, the flatfish with a tail. Fire! Oh yeah! And done. Now we go over here. Oh, it's right next to each other. Cool. Oh no, we have to fight the more of the whopper flowers because I gave them whopper flower paint. No. Okay.
Off we go. Teamwork is dreamwork. Cold, mine to command.
Time for retribution!
Everyone hold hands. Not now. I see everything.
Jeez, so much on screen.
Everyone hold hands.
Switch and dealing. I was clicking the wrong button. Hopefully those ones don't despawn. I hope they're dead.
The night is cold. Let's light it up.
Okay. They are alive, but they didn't respawn.
I see everything.
Okay.
Not now. Grow.
Okay, we did it. We defeated... We fell off a cliff to do it, but we did it. The Luke almost died as well, but we did it. Thank you, really thank you. Seriously, I was panting. I couldn't have them have it, of course. Archons, if I knew wildflower nectar is normally what I use. If the wildflowers could sense it, then who knows? Oh, then just some treasure hoarders. Okay, that's like actually easy.
Stand back! My guiding stars. I see everything. Hey! Sharing my knowledge. Teamwork is dreamwork. The night is cold. Let's make her a little.
Okay, cool. They dead. I wish Nahida could like pick up like drops and stuff. Make things a lot faster. Or if they just stacked, that works too, but oh, that's all the commission's done. Nice. Okay. Off to a certain notice. Ion from the My Son Gayston. It's hard at work. Geisten? I don't know how to say that word. I'm sure they'll say it, but it's not gonna be voice acted, so I just get to mispronounce it. Wait, where'd the Roblox go? It crashed again. Oh, default. I remember activating this. I just want to make sure the Roblox is up first. There. How does it keep putting this volume back? That's what confuses me the most. Okay. Now we can go to 4. Ion, let me guess. Bad news? Sir, you are correct. It is not good news. To be precise, it is secret news. So it is? Very funny, Ion. So what is this secret news? Ion explains the situation in detail. That is true. Sometimes something like this could easily happen. After all, most of the staff here at the Maison Gayson aren't very sensitive to how confidential different documents are. Do people really ignore something that's serious? It's all thanks to Gatinio and his people. All the documents here have to be reviewed by them. They decide the security classification of the document and stamp it. Sounds like a good system, right? But the folks in charge of reviewing documents came up with a truly ingenious way to save time. Just stamp secret on every single blasted document that comes their way. Last week, Karsix went to the Opera Epiclese for a speech and talked about recent performances. I remember. It was a long speech. Lots of people were there. The text of his speech was even in the newspapers. Since the speech was given in front of everyone and everyone knows it all already, how can something everyone knows be a secret? But no, even so, Cataneo is still just as classified as secret. Maybe there was important information in it? As if! He classified the draft that was released to the public as secret, but didn't bother with any of the previous versions. Karsix never writes his own speeches. The entire text of every draft is written for him by someone else. The only changes that he made to the entire speech are to sign his name and change a few irrelevant adjectives. And all those older manuscripts that he didn't edit, Of course they're lying on Karsik's desk. Nobody cares. If Cataneo actually cared about the iota, about protecting secrets, why doesn't he classify those as secret too? This could be another way of protecting secrets? Oh, come on. They just want to save time. To Gataneo, the best way to protect secrets is to make absolutely every trivial little thing a secret. That way, nobody knows what the actual secrets they need to be protecting are. Not even them. If you want to hide a glass of water, the best way is to dump it in a lake. Great plan. Nothing can ever go wrong. And if you want to hide a glass of Fanta, are you going to turn the whole lake into a lake of Fanta? A lake of Fanta, hehehe. I wants to go swim in it. Fanta's really tasty, right, Traveller? Come on, that's not the point. So, this document. Ion, this matter does not concern personnel, so you've come to the right person. Before we can officially begin our work, we must know if it is a glass of water or a glass of Fanta we're hiding. But first, you must let Gataneo ascertain the security classification, just like I said before. As we're already old colleagues, I won't cause any trouble for you. Our office will absolutely support and assist with this matter. DeFore slowly looks over the file and lays it. Very well. Now go find Gataneo. This will affect all the staff, so I must go and inform the relevant people in advance. But, Mr. DeFore! DeFore walks off without looking back. But, Mr. DeFore... He left. That's Mr. DeFore for you. Quick to anger, but quite clever. Nothing we can do now, but look for Gataneo. This way, please. Talk to Gataneo. What voice do I want to do for this guy? Salt in the building. I ought to think I'd meet you here, you little rascal. Mr. Gataneo, I was just looking for you. There's something you should know. What is it? I just finished reading today's Steamboat, and the Mason Gason wasn't mentioned. Yes, this is a secret matter. Oh, now that's a rare sight. Someone besides journalists who can tell if something is a secret or not. Ion explains the situation in detail. It appears that DeFore is exceptionally diligent journalist. It's almost as if he charged into my office demanding to know the security classification of this document. I completely concur with his opinion. This matter certainly must be reviewed and classified first, but the matter of camera security leaks is quite large and concerns the entire Mice and Gason. My office alone cannot ascertain the confidentiality. I must go to the other offices first and allow them to review it. And once they are all familiar with the matter, then we can proceed. For example, Car 6. What? Oh, the game crashed. Roblox crashed again. Huh? But this order came down from Mr. Karsix. Then it is even more imperative that he be aware of how we are dealing with it. Come on, lad. Let's go find Royalty, and then meet with Karsix. Oh, wait, Mr. Cataneo! Oh. Royalty. This is a confidential matter. As such, it falls under your office's jurisdiction. Oh. Keeps crashing. Maybe I need to just come back to it every now and then to make sure it keeps going, but... Okay. Well, in that case, can we keep affairs we handle confidential from you in the future, even on personal related matters? Hey! Those are two different things! Quit shifting the goalposts. Well, it's certainly not up to us to decide whether or not they're the same thing. It looks like I've messed things up again. Oh wait, I got the voices. Scary. Devin, how about we get out of here? Adults arguing is scary. Gentlemen, gentlemen, calm down. There's no need to be upset over such a trifling matter. This is no trifling matter, Reality. This is a matter of grave importance that impacts the entire Mason Gaston. I dare not act rashly and decide it on my own. So it is. There is nothing trivial at all about protecting our secrets. I don't think there is anyone in the whole Mason Gaston, more suited to handling this matter than you. Please, relax. Why must you gentlemen argue about who is in charge? As I see it, there is no need for anyone to be primarily responsible. You don't even need to coordinate. What? Huh? I fear you do not understand your meaning, Reality. I don't quite follow your train of thought, Reality. You two are both gentlemen with a wealth of experience, and know that when dealing with something complicated, we must first divide it into simple things. The responsibility of preventing people from leaking secrets using cameras should logically fall to Gataneo. But you need not do anything extra, just continue catching leakers as before. As for informing everyone of the policy that cameras can't be brought into Mice and Gaysden, this troubled task must fall to Defoe. Nobody else in the Mice and Gaysden can clarify the new policy to the staff. We have no capability to enforce it. Nobody listens to us. You don't need to worry about that. Leave enforcement to Gataneo. What you need to do is not notify, but propose. The bigger you print your proposal, the better. Put it at the entrance, and be sure to print the case of the last camera leak below it. This should be enough. This sounds exactly like before. How is this different from before? I don't understand. Mr. Royalty, this way. I agree with this proposal. Excellent. It is very clean and clear. Oh, what? Proposal? Ha, that's easy. Then, we have reached an accord. After Ion rewrites the draft, I'll bring it to both of you to look over. Now, let's each get back to work. Gataneo and Defoe look at each other for a moment, and each turns and leaves. I'm very sorry, Miss Royale. I really messed this up. Don't blame yourself, Ion. This is not your fault. At least not completely. Why did they suddenly accept your idea? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. That's right. Why did you suddenly stop arguing? They looked like they were about to start a brawl. That's because you don't know what those two gentlemen truly care about. Do you think they simply didn't want to take on extra work? Of course not. They simply didn't want other officers to get involved with their work, especially when they themselves would be held responsible. As long as you understand this, it's easy to remove the source of their discontent, and then they are quite willing to do the work. But your proposal, they still have to take responsibility. Gataneo and Defoe are both experienced bureaucrats, and they are both painfully aware of some simple truth. In a large organization such as the Meistergeisten, everyone has to take some responsibility. That's the only way to make sure everything can continue to operate smoothly. You can negotiate the size of the responsibility, but everyone must take part. If anyone refuses to do so, well, then they best pray they never run into any trouble. Don't think too much of it, Ion. You'll come to understand all this someday. Right now, the important thing is to go write a proposal and bring it to me. Got it? Yes, Mr. Royalty. Royalty leaves in a hurry. Looks like another all-nighter. Guess I should grab a cup of coffee first. Do you always stay up so late? I wouldn't say always, but I guess I'm just used to it. Regardless, it's all good as long as I get my work done. Sometimes I wonder if there's a point to all this work I do. I type, produce documents, chat, and run errands, day in, day out. As an objective observer, David, what are your thoughts? Further observation required, citizen. Fine. Perhaps you can give me an answer after you've observed a bit more. If you're interested, come here tomorrow. We can talk again then. As a Genshin here at the Meistergassen, I've been drowning in a sea of work. Perhaps you could tell me, as an objective observer, what's the point of it all? The purpose of work? Paimon thinks that's a pretty complicated question. And Nyon seems to be under a lot of pressure too. How about we check on him again tomorrow, Travel? Sure, he doesn't help burn down from all his work. Now waiting till 8 to 12. The next day, the next day, the next day. Talk Dion. Ah, Traveler, it's nice to see you. You don't look so good. You have bags under your eyes and it seems like you can barely speak. You should take a break. I can't rest. I stayed up all night writing drafts, but none were good enough. Time for another rewrite. If you have any official business you require my assistance with, please wait a moment. You can pull up a chair near Mr. Royalty. Perhaps he even has coffee. I must get back to writing. No using to my dear colleagues. It's certainly not formal enough. Greetings, colleagues. It is I won. Another character. Traveler, glad to see you back for another visit. Coffee? Why were none of you surprised to see me here before? Yeah, Paimon would have asked too, but those guys were so loud and Paimon didn't talk about anything else. Didn't dare talk about anything else. I thought I was going to be kicked out. Why? Ha ha ha. No need to worry. The guards let you in, so why would we take it upon ourselves to chase you out? This is also an example of clear delegation of authority and responsibility. Hello, Traveler. I am Semaine. It is a pleasure to meet you. Hello. Semaine used to work in the courts as an assistant secretary. Due to some rather messy circumstances, he was transferred back to the Meistergassen. Using his logical and precise deductions, we were able to find solutions to many previous interactable problems. Please, that is a bit much. I merely transferred over my previous work experience and used the value of certain things to infer the importance of matters related to them. Though, in practice, countless matters that cannot be precisely measured will crop up in the course of work, but in these cases, applying Royalty's well-developed axioms of human interaction is of great assistance. And that means what now? Put simply, when dealing with work, Semaine is quite skilled in considering all sides of the state, and makes everyone feel like they are important. It's like balancing scales. And if the balancing act is simply impossible, then I can tip the scales with the weight of words. Ion sure seems to be working hard. Can you help him? Yeah, it seems like he's about to pass out. This is a path that all must walk, sooner or later. Should I help Ion write the document, he will not remember this lesson. His head and heart are filled with idealistic fantasies about what working in the Meistergassen is. But fantasies are for the young, not for the Genshiners. And I simply don't know what to write in these documents. And I simply don't know how to write those documents. You're quite direct. Alright. So what business brings you here? Tell me. And I'll see if I can... Ion suddenly runs over in a panic. Alas, all is doom and ruin. Mr. Royalty, do you have spare keycaps for the typewriter? As I was typing, I suddenly discovered that a keycap was missing. I had no idea when it could have... Did you already have a look nearby? Maybe it just fell onto the ground. Or maybe it was stuck in a book, or sandwiched between documents. Did you already check these possibilities? Or maybe it's in a pen holder, or your sleeve? Or your hair, or in a teacup? I've looked everywhere, even my pockets and shoe bottoms. I've searched all over, and it's nowhere to be found. Very well. Then should you go ask Cornelia? If we do have spares for things like keycaps, then she's the one you need to file a request with. I should just go buy one myself. It shouldn't take Estelle long at all to make a keycap. My dear Aeon, do you really want to spend your own money? The typewriter and its keycaps are public property, and the property of the mice and Jason. Filing an application with Cornelia is the proper procedure. It really doesn't cost much at all. This is not a matter of how much. This is another matter of authority and responsibility. Repairing the public property of the mice and Gayston should be paid for by the public accounts of the mice and Gayston. If you pay for this with your private funds and do not file a claim for reimbursement, then when expenses are audited at the end of the year, it will be unclear where the money came from. Fine. I'm gonna find Cornelia right now. Even buying something is such a pain. This is actually quite normal around here. Please, this way. Let's go find Cornelia. Guess we're going with him. We'll chat with these guys. See what they're up to. A keycap for a typewriter. Hey, Semaine, can you even expense things like that? I am unclear, but if typewriters can be expensed, then it follows that the keycaps for the keys can be reimbursed as well. Yeah, no, that's fair. Oh, this is Cornelia? Greetings. Hello, Mr. Aeon. May I help you? And hello to you, Miss Cornelia. Do we have any spare keycaps for a typewriter? Excuse me? My typewriter is missing keycap, so I'd like to apply for a replacement. If there isn't one in stock, it would also work if you could reimburse the purchase of a new one. Expensing a keycap? That shouldn't be a problem, in principle. Sign your name here, please. Just write requesting reimbursement for a replacement keycap due to typewriter malfunction, and then sign your name and office. Very well. I can get the keycap today, right? I really need to get back to work. Mr. Aeon, have you ever applied for reimbursement for the purchase of public property before? Being reimbursed for work expenses is not at all like you imagine. You don't simply buy something and reimburse it. We need to compile all the reimbursement receipts and document on a monthly basis, create summary reports, and submit everything to the Mycen Cardinalis for approval at the end of the month. This approval process is related to the approval and payment of salaries for the entire Mycen Gason. If the amount expense is too late, then the Mycen Gason Cardinalis will even need to submit it to Monsieur Neuvillette himself for approval. Payments can only be officially sent after the review is complete and everything is signed. If he has any questions about certain expense report, the staff member in question must submit a written report. We are just preparing to submit our first batch of reports, which we shall do sometime in the next few days. You mean, if I'm unfortunate enough, then I might require Monsieur Neuvillette himself to sign off on that keycap reimbursement? Such are the rules, Mr. Aeon, and since the total expenses for this month are large indeed, he may very well be required to audit the reports. Monsieur Neuvillette? Wait, isn't that your Chief Justice? But it's just a keycap. I'm making him sign for it? It doesn't feel right. Let's try something else. I think so too. After all, it's only a keycap. We don't trouble him with it. That is true. There are other ways, yes. You could go buy a keycap yourself first, then I can provide you with an official acknowledgement of debt in the purchase of accounts. Of debt in the public accounts. After all, the reimbursements have been processed, and the payment process completed. The amount owed will be paid to you directly from the public purse. Excellent! Then let's do that. After all, a keycap doesn't cost much. I can pay for it. Then please sign here, and you should still write requesting reimbursement for a replacement keycap due to typewriter malfunction. Are you going to purchase a replacement from Miss Estelle? Yes, indeed. Is anything wrong? Then I will take the IOU to Mr. Realte for him to sign, and then take it to Miss Estelle to verify the purchase amount. But you don't need to worry about that. Just hurry up and buy your keycap. I'll take care of the rest. Thank you so much. You really are the best, Miss Cornelia. I'll go buy it right now. Come on, Traveler. It's time to leave. There's so much going on. It's crazy. I don't know where we are, so I'm just gonna teleport out. I think we're right in front of it anyway, but oh well. Yeah, I guess I'm just giving up on having Roblox running. It's not gonna work. Wee! Hey Estelle, I think Estelle already had a voice, right? Ion, what is it? You seem to be out of breath. Estelle, please, I need a keycap for a typewriter. You should have something here, right? Of course, but typewriters have so many different keys. Take a look, see which one you need a keycap for. Ion starts to rummage around, searching for a keycap. He needs a lightning speed. This one! This is it! Here's the money. Thank you, Estelle. Last time you said you'd like to go boating with me. Ion! Hey! Ion! Wait, what? Are they gonna go on a date or something? Or just chill? Have fun? What was that about boating? Did he get this job and now he's got no social life? I mean, I guess that checks out, but... Install keycap. Great! Now I can finally continue working. This proposal must be finished today. Thank you so much. When I have time, I'll certainly treat you to an excellent meal. Are you free tomorrow? Come find me here if you've got the time. Wait for me to finish work and we can all go to a tasty meal. Finish your work first. You're right, I must work faster. Wait, what's the next sentence? I should have written everything down. Hopefully it's done by then. The wording here needs to be reconsidered. Now, what's the best way to phrase it? I'm just looking around. Honestly, just missing gas. My apologies to this business. Alright. Are you working more? How important this agility is. Alright, I already talked to him. 8 to 12 again? How do we go through like the entire day? What? That was 12 hours? Just having a chat and going to the workshop and whatnot? Okay, you don't look any better. Ion? Ion! Ah! What? Yes! Yes! I finished writing. It's me, you finished writing. He did finish writing it. Oh, it's you! I must have fallen asleep. Sorry. Mr. Royalty and Mr. Main stayed with me half the night. With their guidance, I finally managed to finish the proposal. But I was just too tired. I thought I'd just close my eyes for a bit. I never thought I'd sleep until now. I need to go find Miss Thalis first. And have him... Mr. Thalis. And have him stamp this proposal with the official seal of the Meisengeisten. And then take the proposal to Mr. Defoe for his stamp. And then we can begin officially printing it. And then we'll be done with this. Sounds simple enough. Dear, in any case, I've heard that Mr. Thalis has introduced a brand new type of machine for affixing stamps. They say that it's convenient and made with confidentiality in mind, and that they plan to use it throughout the entire Meisengeisten. Take a look. Mr. Realte even gave me a key. Every department must use this key to activate the stamping machine. Anyway, it all sounds pretty formal and official. Why don't you take another nap? It looks like you can barely walk straight. Anyway, it's just getting a document stamped, and there's that stamping machine to do it. There's no need to rush. No, we cannot afford any more delays. Let's just go right away, like you said. It's only a stamp. It shouldn't take too much time. He's gone. There's Thalus. Thalus, can I get my documents stamped now? Yes, of course you can. Did you bring the key? And please sign here too. I thought we wouldn't need to sign now that we've got this machine. Well, about that, this machine must still be operated by someone, so you still have to sign it, don't you? It's a guarantee. But this machine is perfect for maintaining secrecy. Without a key, even I can't start it up. But the document's there, and make sure they are properly aligned. Then insert the key into the keyhole. Is that automatic stamping machine? It looks really ordinary. Like this, and just turn the key. Wait a second. Just hold that pose. Don't move. I'll take a picture. Not afraid of leaks? When we first deployed these machines, Mr. Karsik specifically specified that we must use the camera to make a record of everyone that came to get documents stamped. I need to move. We can't have this document in the frame. Recently, someone said that there's going to be a new document promulgated here at the Meissen-Gesten that specifically addresses secret leaks leaked through the cameras. I don't want to be the first one to be made an example of. Travel, let's go wait outside. If we're in the photo, maybe we'll get sucked into some kind of baloney involving leaked secrets. Thalus carefully takes a picture. Okay, I've taken the photo. Please start up the machine. I turned the key already. Wait, why isn't it responding? That's impossible. I just repaired it. It can't be broken again already. Thalus begins to inspect the machine. That's odd. There's nothing wrong with it. Reinsert the key and try again? Okay, here goes. Ion takes out the key and puts it back in. The machine still doesn't move. It's not working. Thalus, think of something. Maybe you didn't align the document properly. You need to fit the document to the markings. There are hidden trigger mechanisms inside. Does the document have anything to do with the machine not starting? Of course it does. Otherwise, how could the machine know there are documents waiting to be stamped? This is an automatic machine after all. I'm not operating it manually. Oh, for the love of... Fine, it's fine. I'll make sure it's properly aligned with all the markings. Ion takes the documents and places it back in. The machine sits there silently. That's no good. It still isn't working. How could this be? Though last time I gave it a little smack and then it started working properly again. Give it a whack. It appears we have no choice but to try it. Are we getting close to the point where we resort to prayer to try and fix this? That's true. That's true. We can still pray, can't we? Lightly tap the machine. The machine replies to you with complete silence, but a bit more oomph in its tap. The machine seems still too lazy to care about your efforts. Smack it so hard that it's ladder iteration will feel it. The machine breaks its silence and lets out a rusty, annoyed sound as though a very sleepy person just fell out of bed. Whoa! What's that sound? Don't tell Paimon the machine's completely broke down. And then, as if the machine sleepily found its slippers and stumbled over to turn on the light, it begins to operate with a wear and a clock. It's finally working! Whoa. The auto stamper is well worn, but it works slowly and methodically, with several people on the brink of despair gazing at it intently. The machine slowly drops a stamp downward, with all the speed of an elderly tortoise, climbing a cliff. The stamp, having taken its first step onto the paper, seems to stagger around on the document before meandering slowly about and finally settling down to rest. Finally, the machine shivers and shudders and begins to slowly retract the stamp. Retract it. Aha! I told you it would work! I truly don't understand what's so great about this machine. It's called automatic, but it's far slower than just doing it by hand. But it is perfect for maintaining confidentiality and secrecy. Look around. Even if we wanted to, we couldn't take the stamp out and use it for our own private purposes without permission. Don't act so smug. What if the machine completely breaks down and Mr. Carsix isn't here either? What then? Well, it'll still be okay. I have a backup key. To open up this machine? No. To open up the box in Mr. Carsix's office. There's a backup stamp in there. Traveler, let's hurry up. We must bind and staple this document so we can deliver it to Mr. Defoe. I can't wait to be free from this nightmare. Yeah, that's fair. This machine sure is hard to use. Okay, we have all the steps. The document has been bound and stapled, and all that's left is to give it to Mr. Defoe. We'll finally be done. Today, I'm going to get a good night's sleep and forget about all of this. Then, I'll take a day off and go find Estelle. Miss Dion, do you have a moment? Yes, what is it? No way did the reimbursement get approved so quickly. That's not it, but Monsieur Neuvillette sent someone to me and had me come ask you, why are you expensing a single keycap and not an entire typewriter? Because a single keycap fell off, that's all. Why would I need to expense an entire new typewriter? You know, that does make sense. Perhaps, but our list of items eligible for reimbursement includes typewriters, not individual keycaps. As such, keycaps are a brand new payment item. Therefore, you must submit a written document to Monsieur Neuvillette and explain in detail why you're expensing that single keycap. Why does it feel like... Why does it feel like some kind of bad joke and not an actual government business? It seems kind of ridiculous. So you want me to write a separate report to the Chief Justice explaining how I lost a single keycap? My son Cardinalus said that it was a request from Monsieur Neuvillette himself. As if. The Myson Cardinalus says everything is a request from Monsieur Neuvillette himself. But no one dares test the waters and see if that's actually the truth. Come now, Ion. Calm down and listen to me. As a gestionnaire of the Myson Gayston, orders from the Chief Justice are an imperative carrying the full weight of the administration. Simply put, you have no choice but to write it. Not that this is a bad thing, you know? You can use the chance to show off your handwriting to him. Not everyone gets a chance to make a separate report to him. But Uh-oh. Hello, friends. Friends, good news. We just caught someone leaking secrets with a camera, red-handed. A sterling example of negative behavior that we shall conclude in the proposal. And as for this criminal, who knew the law yet knowingly violated it? It is in fact the very person who reminded everyone not to use cameras lest they expose secrets. Mr. Carsix. Him? It's because of him that Ion was up all night writing the proposal, and now he's been caught leaking the rules first, no less. He used the camera to make multiple photos of this office, and then distributed them to reporters. One of the photos included his own minutes from meeting, and the public has now discovered the contents of the minutes are wildly different from what he said in his previous speeches. Rumors are swirling like mad, and it appears that Mr. Carsix's office is about to become the biggest joke in Fontaine. Again. Wait a minute. What do minutes have to do with the speech? Almost all of the contents of the speech were agreed upon in the meetings, recorded by those minutes. Of course they're related. So why are they so different? Oh, that's actually quite normal. The purpose of the meetings and the minutes is to tell us exactly what content cannot appear in the speech. Carsix himself hasn't gotten the foggiest notion of what he's going to say, and doesn't even have his own ideas. He's completely reliant on being reminded by his subordinates. Wait, so where is Mr. Carsix now? He's awaiting investigation in my office. After all, not only did he leak secret documents, but he also caused quite a storm in the city. I think he may have to stay in there a while. But what about my document? I've finished writing it. It's all stamped up and ready, and I... Hey now, it's okay, you wrote it. It'll get sent out eventually. Please relax. There's always a way. Ion, are you there? Mrs. Semaine, you're finally here. Please, help me think of something. Don't talk about that now. Your keycap. Have you already expensed it? You think? I even have to write a report to Monsieur Neverlet himself about it. Oh, drat. Take a look. Is this the keycap? Where'd you find it? It was under my desk. Just as the cleaning staff was sweeping, they accidentally swept it over. Someone saw it and put it on my desk. I thought it was a keycap for my own typewriter at first, so I put it away. But today I took a look and I realized my typewriter wasn't missing a single keycap. So... This nightmare, when will it end? David, what really is the meaning behind my work? Ion falls to the ground in a faint. Ion! Ion has rushed to the doctor. This is all my fault. If only I'd found the keycap earlier, things wouldn't have turned out like this. How is this issue about the keycap? Hello? That's right, everyone is a complete mess. Ion didn't even know what to do. Captain Aeon and 4 have also just vanished. What's going on with these guys anyway? Ion cares about the meaning of his work. That kid always thinking about those sorts of things. The point of work. Such a grand topic can't be easily explained in just a few words. You'll only heap more pressure on yourself by constantly worrying about such issues. Well, do you have an answer then? No, I've never even considered it. I just work. As for me, while I do think about it now and then, I have my own way to deal with the stress. If you really want to find the answer, perhaps we could find some time to talk more. But right now, I've got to buy some fruit and go see Ion. Now that's the main matter, and no mistake, I'm also going to help Ion apply for sick leave. He really needs to rest. Great. We each have our tasks. That's the way to get things done. Well, see you later, David. Huh? That's weird. Where did I put that sick leave form? Bro, what was that quest? It's the weirdest thing. Yep, Luke just works here now. What a place to end the day. Oh wait, no, I have to claim the commissions. That was a lot. Kinda crazy.
Thank you for Add Astra.
Who came up with that quest line? They've certainly got the brain for just coming up with stuff. That's one of the Fontaine quest lines. It seems like an important job, but no one has any idea what they're doing. A certain gnosis, a certain trifle, a certain stamp. Jeez. Oh, there's the a special program tonight. That'll be fun.
This robe. If you ever have...
Okay, that'll be the end of this stream. Adios.